Good morning. Welcome along everyone to the next instalment of our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. And yeah, it's time for the Canadian Grand Prix. Should be a doozy, I think, for you all today. If you do notice my left eye closing a little bit, it's a little weepy this morning. No, that's fine. We can live with that. So, looking at everything here, we've got one more item for the aero and the chassis and the power department. That will go by the chassis and the aero and the power department final upgrades to take them all up to fully trimmed out spec free. Totally leaves one quality control thing for us to do, and we might do that after Tatiana's contract negotiation, if there's a contract negotiation. I don't think there'll be a contract negotiation. There may be, I don't know. But you can see, as one second, there we go, that development wise we're well ahead of the field, and that's where we want to be. Engine, the internal combustion engine looks alright. Sponsors look fantastic for the season. So, championship, shall we? And Jackie leads the way in the championship by 5 points from Tatiana Calderon. Valtteri Bottas, Alexander Albon, Lando Norris, Pierre Gasly, Charles Leclerc, Danny Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and Esteban Ocon. Your top 10 in points. In the constructors, Chaseliner-Ganassi Racing lead the way by a mile from Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, AlphaTauri, Renault, McLaren, Williams, Racing Point, Alfa Romeo and Haas, and still yet to score. Carlos Sainz, Lance Stroll, Lewis Hamilton, Nick De Vries, Antonio Giovinazzi, Kimi Raikkonen, Nobuhiro Matsushita, and Nicholas Latifi going into his home Grand Prix, folks. So, as my eye begins to throb badly, we'll get all of this stuff in, and then we'll head to Canada. I would sing the Canadian national anthem, but I'm afraid I might embarrass Chris. Morning, Chris. Hope you've had your coffee this morning. And here we are at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal, Quebec, Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix. So, we're going to get the cars practiced. We are going to get the girls qualified. Hopefully we have a reasonable race, unlike the race we had last season. And we will see you on the start line for the official race introduction to this season's Canadian Grand Prix.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. It's a tricky circuit to tackle in wet conditions, with top speed still of critical importance down the long back straight. There are 2.7 miles and 14 corners overall on a circuit that in the dry can see average lap speeds of around 130 miles per hour. We'll be lucky to get anywhere near that today. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk about Rose. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Tatiana Calderon lines up on pole position, and Rose completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Pierre Gasly and Kvyat, Sainz, Ocon, Verstappen and Lando Norris, Albon, Perez, Charles Leclerc and Stroll, Ricciardo, Magnussen, George Russell and Antonio Giovinazzi, Latifi, Raikkonen, De Vries and Nobuhiro Matsushita. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Here we are then, folks, on the start line, and it is a soggy start line that we start the Canadian Grand Prix from. P2 front row lockout for the Chaseliner girls. Tatiana did a try-hard lap, folks. Absolute try-hard. Look at the race strategy. You can see that we go from the... Well, it might be a dryish race towards the end. We will keep an eye on that. Endeavour to keep an eye on that. I somehow don't think it will be, but you never know. It could be. We'll see. But it looks like it's going to be a wet, soggy one. So if it's a wet, soggy one here at Canada, it might end up being a rather boring one. And let's hope it is. Here we go then, and it's lights out, and away we go as Tatiana gets an awful start there from pole position. Jackie's right out into the lead. That's what you love to see. Tatiana just got too much wheel spin going off the line, and Jackie was able to pounce straight away with an absolutely effortless control in the rain. And that's the kind of thing you want to see from her. She goes through 3 and 4 down with the back end stepping out through turn 3, and now coming around turn 5 into turn 6 and 7. Little deep, oh, she's going to have to be really good on the acceleration through this zone, because oh, I think she's all over the place. So is Tatiana. Watch out for that Mercedes coming to have a word, as well as Tatiana goes and tries and blocks him off. They're side by side, the Mercedes and the Chase-Ganassi, and it looks like the Mercedes has jumped Tatiana to come down to the St. Lawrence hairpin for the first time. And very, very deep on the brakes. And now up the St. Lawrence straight, up the St. Lawrence Seaway. And it is Chaseliner number 42 leading out in front, followed by that Mercedes. Who is that Mercedes? I can't see through all the spray and the rain. I think it may be Bottas. It wouldn't surprise me if it was Bottas. No, it's Hamilton, which is even more surprising. If you look at it, actually, you got Levin, Hamilton, Calderon, Bottas. So it's Chaseliner Mercedes into turn number 1 on lap number 2 through their hairpin. And on the way she will go. Hopefully Tatiana won't be too long in trying to come past as she goes through turn 3, through turn 4. Try and stay away from them curbs into 5. Lovely long line into 5. Car behind might have fuel management issues. Well, that's very interesting that those fuel management issues do come to effect, actually, because Hamilton, as you can see, has disappeared. Tatiana is P2 now, but 14 seconds back, folks. Oh, this is what I mean when Jackie gets out in front in the rain. She is unstoppable through Champion Chicane, almost to the Champion's Wall. On lap number 18, come start lap number 19 now, and the pit window is open to get those wet tyres off. But up ahead, we've got cars that are pitted. Some of these cars are so slow that they've really struggled, and in fact this car is really slow. That's Nick De Vries almost in the wall there. I think he might have an issue. Is he? Yes, he's got some kind of issue. He's going to pull over here. Safety car wouldn't go amiss right about now. That would help out things, no problem. He's going to park it up on the inside here. That might be out the way. Nick De Vries out the session. Oh, it's very nice. A well-timed safety car, folks. Oh, who was that? Illegal overtake on Matsushita. Well, I've got to debate that, because Matsushita was being lapped there. But no problem, she lets Matsushita through, and it's time to get these wet tyres off, folks, because these wet tyres have just about had enough. Yes, they've had enough for a day. Let's get a fresh set of wets on. Nothing says thank you very much like a fresh set of wets. So into her garage of 18 women holding rubber. Another set of wet tyres on, and off she goes again. And hopefully, with the safety car nullifying everything, she'll be out in the lead again, because Tatiana is also in, actually, for a fresh set of wets. So that's interesting. That's interesting indeed. There's the safety car. So here we go. Restart. Lap number 22. And you can see that Jackie's got a car in front of her. She's got a car between her and that Mercedes of, I assume that Mercedes is Lewis Hamilton. believe that is Noruhubu Matsushita right behind her. So let's see, when does Jackie decide the time is right? I would say you got to go for it through the St. Lawrence chicane, through, well, champion chicane. In fact, she's decided right about now is the perfect time. What a jump. She is through the chicane and she is off. And I would imagine there's blue flags flying to get that Haas out of the way. There is not blue flags flying to get that Haas out of the way. Now there's blue flags flying. Who's he let pass? He's let Hamilton, Tatiana. He's not quite let Tatiana through. Wait, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Move your ass. Get out of the way. Thank you. In fact, just park it up over there. You're slow, Noruhubu. Ever since you moved to that Haas team, you've been nothing but a pain in the arse and nothing but a disappointment. Then again, it is Noruhubu Matsushita. It is kind of a disappointment, isn't it? He promised so much with that Ferrari, but now delivered so little. Speaking of delivering so little, it looks like that Mercedes is trying to deliver some kind of power. I'd say some kind of power, but it's not an awful lot of power. As he's trying down into the hairpin, but watch Tatiana. Tatiana is close as we look at Lewis Hamilton. And Jackie's gone very deep. Hamilton's going to take the lead. It's going to be a drag race down the St. Lawrence Seaway. Excuse you, that was a bit robust there. That was very robust of Hamilton trying to get through there. He's not going to get a chance though. As always going to try it into the chicane. Fail. And here comes Tatiana. Thank you. Give me a Chaseliner 1-2 here as I go let my cat out. Because everyone knows the cat must be, when the cat is at the door, the cat must be let out of the door. Well, the cat must be let out of the bag, I should say. There you go, Yoshi. Thank you very much. Goodbye, God bless. And thank you very much. Now, on board here with that Mercedes as Tatiana goes past. And it's been quite a quiet race for Jackie, but now we're closing in on a few laps to go here. And you can see the rain has eased off. It may be time for dry tyres here. And this is going to play into the hands of Chaseliner for 24. So who is going to get the better of it here as we enter the final couple of laps here? I would like to think that if Tatiana's going for it, you can see the rain is still falling. But I would say it's almost intermediate conditions now. It's not even close to wet conditions anymore. So these wet tyres are going to overheat, and if these wet tyres overheat, that's going to, oh my god, yeah, you can see how slow Jackie's going. Even if she tries, I don't think she's got any kind of grip at all as Tatiana goes to the outside. She's going to try an outside move around Jackie. That's not going to work because all Jackie will do is hang her out to dry. But I've got a feeling that Tatiana's got superior handling here. She really does have some good hands. She's trying the inside of the hairpin, side by side the two Chaseliners. Oh, Jackie's got the momentum, and Jackie's got the speed as well. But how much longer? How much longer can she hold on, folks? I don't know if she's going to be able to hang on. And there goes Tatiana, easily passes Jackie. Going to try and dive bomb into champion chicane. Yes, she is. Clips the curbs very nicely, and Tatiana will yield and will go for another lap. But all this fight is going to bring that Mercedes back into play. You've got to keep an eye on Lewis Hamilton back there. He may pounce, and he may pounce like a you-know-what if he has his way, as Jackie runs a little deep through turn 2, heading down towards turn 3. Now, where is Tatiana? Nowhere to be seen. She still looks like she has some good pace. Who have we got popping up in the corner here? We've got Hollywood Lance Stroll, the hometown boy. Hollywood Lance Stroll is popping up as we see Jackie and Tatiana continuing their fight. I've got a feeling Tatiana's going to try and move down the inside here. Oh, Jackie's going to go right to the inside there. Good move, blocking up. Hollywood Lance Stroll retires from the Grand Prix. That's a safety car. That's a safety car, surely. Please be a safety car. Please be a virtual safety car. It's neither, as Tatiana now wants to the outside of the hairpin. We're looking at the wrong angle here. Oh, Jackie very deep. Now we're looking at the right angle, and Chaseliner 24 has got the run. And Tatiana takes the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix in the dying embers of this race. That is unbelievable. How is she able to do that? Somebody explain to me how she's able to do that, and Jackie can't even get a dive bomb going. She's going to have one chance into turn 1 to take this lead back, but I don't think she's going to do it, folks. She's too far back. Oh, she's gone for a try. Ooh. Oh, she might have to settle for the second place now as we get yellow flags. There's Stroll's car. But look at Tatiana, she's gone. Where is... Wow. Oh, Jackie gets the back end very loose. Oh, we're going to have to worry about the Mercedes behind her now. Look at that Mercedes gaining all the time. Oh, she has got no grip out there. She has got... This is not the time to be having grip issues. That's for sure. We'll see if that Mercedes is going to come past. It's a matter of when. Look at the run he's getting as Jackie really slides the back end, now cuts the corner. Oh, it's all going to hell in a handbasket. Slow it up, get it slowed up. She can't even slow for the hairpin. She's got no grip. I think these tyres have just gone, and there goes Hamilton into P2. If it can go wrong here at Canada, it's all gone completely to pot. Absolute scenes here as Tatiana comes through the chicane in the box, and she'll win the Canadian Grand Prix. Oh, Jackie's dive-bombed Hamilton, and she's taken P2 back. Good girl. At least get something back there. Well, I think that's what she thinks of the car, if you're being honest. And that performance. Wouldn't it be hilarious if that's how the car appeared in the pit road? Sergio Perez, your driver of the day. Unbelievable, folks.
They take the checkered flag then here in Canada in what has been another fabulous Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
Welcome then to the podium.
Unbelievable. Look how smug she looks. Honestly. So that is actually going to be 2 victories each. Yeah, this is the 4th round of the mini championship. 2 victories each. I think that's pretty good going, actually, for the pair of them. It's going to be a very close championship as we queue up you-know-who, folks.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, you can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on the track today. He drove flawlessly, making him an easy pick.
Let's move on to the constructors. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Cannot believe that, man. Oh, cannot believe that Tatiana's gone and pinched that from under Jackie's nose. What was she doing? Oh! She made the best of the situation. That's all that can be said, really. Oh well, we move on to the next one. We got another 1-2. That's all that we care about right now. So like I said, Tatiana wins the Canadian Grand Prix from Jackie Levine. Lewis Hamilton with his first finish of the season, I do believe, and Valtteri Bottas, the man Gasly, Danny Kvyat, two good finishes for the AlphaTauri boys. Esteban Ocon, Lando Norris, Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz, your top 10. Look at that, the Red Bull's just outside in 11 and 12. Look at the rest of them. Matsushita a lap down, Stroll 2 laps down, and Nick De Vries, your only retirement from the Grand Prix, and a very timely retirement that was too. Oh well, let's go fend off Claire's question, shall we?
Work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Gladly.
Your team secured the top 2 positions.
We did.
Is it safe to say you're a
Wasn't
winning
without controversy, but we were winning in every sense of the word.
You're no longer in the top spot. Are you hoping to
Jackie's
regain-
fine. Jackie's fine with Tatiana borrowing top spot for now. Disappointed for her today.
Did you feel comfortable in the wet weather today?
You know, normally Jackie would have felt confident out in the wet there, but unfortunately just wasn't with her
Your
today.
teammate took the number 1 spot. Does that make you happy or
What do you think? 2 victories each this season. Jackie be there next time.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Ah, yes, you can see Jackie's new pose there. Namaste. She's gonna whoop Charles Leclerc heading to the Red Bull ring. It's another stellar weekend for Tatiana. What can you say? She took advantage this weekend. She took advantage of an off day for Jackie. Moves up to a claim level 16. Another 2.61 million in the bank account. That always goes and helps. Jackie lost 30k. I wonder why. 21 million in the bank account. I think we might be able to purchase that last upgrade then.
They're looking good right now. I think we've got room for some more investment.
Well, Carl can have some room for investment if he wants. That's completely up to him. I prefer to take my time, as one would generally like to do. So, next race, the Austrian Grand Prix, which means we don't do the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, nor the French Grand Prix. So, you can see that what we got left, 6 days. What can we put in here? I think it's going to be the aero building and the G-force training. We can do one of the two. I don't know which. We'll do the second driver PR filming. We don't really need to concentrate on the aero building right now. Facilities. Shall we go get that quality control upgrade? Shall we? I don't know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Yeah, we'll go on. Go on, why not? Let's throw it in there, get it on. We should have the money afterwards. So that will be a fully spec'd up facility department. And I think we'll get 25 likes on a fully upgraded facility department, if you don't mind. Do get subscribed if you haven't already done so for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, Detroit Become Human, Death Stranding, Marvel Spider-Man, Train Sim World on the Sundays. There you see the championship. Tatiana leads by a single point. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. If you can't be quiet, as I learned very recently, you need to be quiet. You have no place in the world if you can't be kind to other people and treat people with respect. See you tomorrow for Detroit Become Human. See you Wednesday for the Austrian Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen.